Alright, so this should be the last video. So I'm showing this because I finally went and got and it's Snow Serpent. That's what I was thinking about when I was talking about why I wouldn't have another version. And let's see if we can find him. Again, I guess I shouldn't do this on camera, so I apologize. Um, so we're talking about why I wouldn't have more than one version of um, the Ice Viper Arctic Assault as he is right here, because I actually think they mix okay. Some people might not agree, but I do mix my Joes and Cobra figures. Pardon me. And so I haven't opened them all, of course, because I don't really have the space for them. But I have I want to say like 10 to 20, maybe even 30 of these, and that's only because I was lucky and got a pretty good buy, if not outstanding buy on this figure, because I think they must have thought, um, or maybe they just had so much inventory, but there was a website that dropped these down to like $5 or less per figure, and so I just bought their whole inventory, and then it was interesting. As soon as I bought their whole inventory, or at least what they were selling at that time, they then moved the price back up. So maybe they were just having a sale or whatever. But so I have quite a few of these. So um, that reason, and then the fact that he's just so bulky. Um, I might have eventually when I get the space, uh, but that would be years from now. Try and search down, another two of these because these would be cool as, like outpost guards if you just had them guarding and not really using them in vehicles or anything. Because I'm not sure how well this thing would fit in some of the G.I. Joe vehicles. So, anyway. Um, then we have Bench Press Infantry Combat Specialist. I just have two of these because I don't really customize, or don't customize at all, and so I can't really justify why you would need more than one to have sealed and one to open. Then we did Ripcord in his accelerator suit, and this is Wallace Ripcord Weems Reactive Impact Armor. I have two of those and still haven't opened him yet. Sorry about the glare and the light. Then we have Baroness Attack on the G.I. Joe Pit. I have two of these, and then of course one that's opened. I don't know why I feel like I have to keep showing, but I really do. I'm telling the truth. I do have two closed and one open. And then, as far as I know, I only have one of these, Zartan Master of Disguise. And again, because it's just nice that they released him because he's in the movie, obviously. But it just, for me, there's no, in my opinion, there's not a reason right now to use this Zartan in my Joe-verse. I'm definitely looking forward to the Zartan that is supposed to be released for the Pursuit of Cobra line. I'll definitely be opening that one because I feel like it's not 100% accurate to the A's, but it's definitely in my opinion a good base you know version that is based on the look of him in the 80s. So definitely, that's another reason, in my opinion, why I wouldn't open this Zartan, because I'm most likely gonna get that figure and then open him, and that will definitely be my Zartan. Then I have one of these, but I also believe I opened one. But again, he comes with so many accessories, so I don't know that I have all of his accessories, so we'll have to see if I actually am able to do a video for this headquarters for heroes is what they called it, only at Toys R Us. Firefly Saboteur. So I believe I have two of these, one here and then one open. Then I have two or three of these already opened. The Cobra Viper Commando Desert Ambush. So there's those two. And then the three already opened in the G.I. Joe room. I believe I showed her off, but I can't remember after all these videos, so I apologize for showing her again. The Baroness Paris Pursuit, I have two of those. One open, and then that one. Snake Eyes, I'm sure I already showed, but just again. One of these, and then one open. Definitely know that I have one of these, and then also one open. It is Snake Eyes Paris Pursuit. Got the timber, I believe, and I believe all of them were painted black, but now I'm wondering if that's true, so I'm gonna have to look up and make sure I don't have two different versions. But anyway, so I either have one of these and a light one, and of course talking about a lighter painted timber. So anyway, and then I have one of these and then one opened. General Clayton Hawk Amberny. Amberny. I'm not very good at pronouncing words, am I? Anyway, Attack on G.I. Joe Pit. I have one of these and then one open. And I'm glad that they released this figure, not only just because it's a cool figure in my opinion, but if you're somebody that owns the pit, you would probably agree with me. And I probably won't do a video for it because of my limitations on my camera, but I can't explain it. This figure feels like an actual Hasbro G.I. Joe figure. The one that comes with the pit, I don't know if they used a different plastic, because with all the cardboard inserts that it comes with and the unpainted weapons that it comes with, I'm wondering if they did the cardboard to save money, didn't paint the weapons to save money, and then in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like they used a lower grade of plastic on the figure that comes with the pit as well, because he just feels really soft or really rubbery, or maybe it's just my figure, but just some thoughts on why I'm glad they released him, because this one really feels like a G.I. Joe figure, so maybe it's just me. But anyway, one of these and then one open, and then of course the General Hawk that comes with the pit. I did open this, and it was, I have this one, and then the one that I opened is behind me, or behind him, technically. That would be scary if it was behind me. It's trying to attack me or something. But the reason I opened this one was mostly just to get that weapon and that, because the one that I like, and I wish I hadn't stacked him up. Definitely an amateurish videos here, but the other Storm Shadow, if he had come with this gun, I most likely would not have had a reason to open this figure, because I like that other Storm Shadow so much better. And then hopefully this is all of it and the end. Snake Eyes Arctic Assault. I have two of those. I have not opened this figure, but again, I think it's just because he's pretty much based on how he looked in one of the scenes in the movie. That's why this just screams at me and says, "Open me, open me, open me." But anyway, so there's quite a bit of videos. Just wanted to do them to show my collection for Rise of Cobra at the moment. and you can understand why space is an issue, hopefully. And I will see you all later. Bye.